I've got to turn my mic on. Okay, that's all working. Okay. Alright, we appear to be live. How's my audio? Okay. Alright, we appear to be live. How's my audio? Okay. I might need to turn the game down a tiny bit. Alright, we appear to be live. How's my audio? Okay. I ran into this issue last time. I might... One second. I might... Okay, let's try this again, but without, like, YouTube feeding back into the stream. How's my audio doing? I can't have my voice get drowned out by the car again. Okay, let's try this again, but without, like, YouTube feeding back into the stream. How's my audio doing? I can't have my voice get drowned out by the car again. Okay, let's try this again, but without, like, YouTube feeding back in. Okay, there we go. I think that'll do. Cool, 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 cool. So, first step, machine test. There's no one in here yet, so I'm just gonna fart around, because I can. Oh, this would explain it, too. I never put the super sauce on this bad boy. Once we actually get somebody, I might explain what I'm doing. But anyway, the Wed Celica is the prize car for beating the GT300. However, I'm not sure it can actually beat the GT300 itself. It's one of the opponents you face. You know, it seems like, you know, it's supposed to be a competitor, but I'm not sure that it is. Yeah, let's just fiddle with the gears a little bit. Make that slow, make that fast. Max out 4 and 5, that's typical. Bottom out 1. Now let's see what the gear ratios do. Not full max downforce. I have a very unconventional method for doing my cars, especially FF cars. So, like, if you watch other Gran Turismo YouTubers, they have what are technically better setups, but I prefer my jank. I very much prefer my jank. Okay. Okay, so we're shifting up at about 6,000 RPM. That's good. That's good. But now we're slowing down. Welcome to the stream. I'm playing Gran Turismo 2. I just started. I'm kitting out this Wed Celica. It's looking like it'll do alright. So, this Celica right here is the prize car for winning the GT300 Championship, and it is in fact one of your opponents for the GT300 Championship. However, I don't think it can actually win the GT300 Championship, so we're gonna give that a shot. I am not on Twitch, no. I am here on YouTube because I am lazy. I don't even... Yeah, I'm not even sure what's going on with my Twitch account. I don't think I've made one in ages. But anyway, let's try the GT300. Which is not over here, Cody. It's in the other one. Okay, alright. So, GT300 is a set of 5 races. Grand Valley East, which is considered like one of the most difficult races in the game, especially because the GT300 specifically has a horsepower cap of 591. The GT500, you can take anything. T. Kanji is here! Oh my god! Hello! Oh, I'm so excited to see you, man. So yeah, T. Kanji is who got me back into Gran Turismo last year, just watching his Ultimate Guide and, like, pulling this shit up. So yeah, I'm attempting to do the GT300 with the Celica itself. And look, there I am in the upper left. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to give it a shot. Something I noticed with race cars and a lot of FR cars is that the e-brake doesn't work, it just kills the engine. So we're going to see, what happens. Oh, a little too much pepper there. My own clone. But yeah, like... yeah, you didn't hear this from me, Kanji, but basically, like, why on earth is this the prize? Why is the worst car in this race the prize car for this race? I don't get it. Yeah, I haven't actually used it too terribly much, so I'm kind of going with my stock FF loadout here, hoping it'll work, but apparently not quite as well as I hoped. So I have not done the gear trick yet, so I'm capping out at gear 5 instead of gear 6, so there's room to improve there. How on earth am I losing to my own goddamn club? Okay, well, we're going to give this another couple laps. I got to get warmed up, and then we'll apply the gear tricks if I can't get this thing to put out a little more power. This is an embarrassing display. Oh, I forgot to check how the e-brake works on this thing. So yeah, what I noticed with a lot of FR cars and a lot of race cars is the e-brake just kills the engine. But with FF cars, I've found the handbrake to be super duper useful. Because like it'll give you that little extra bit of rotation you otherwise wouldn't get. But yeah, it appears this is not going to be happening. So we're going to back out, go back to machine test. We're going to apply the gear trick. And I'm doing it over here. One, because I'm very picky about advancing the day, even though it doesn't matter. But also, I think it'll be a little bit faster. So, throw this all the way up. And then, if you've never seen the gear trick before, take a look at the 6th gear, how it says 0.796. So, all of these ratios are going to change. It's going to unlock new potential for our car. Zip! And now it says 1.066, which is higher, which is worse. Like that's technically worse, but we'll see. We'll see. Maybe just ignore the numbers, baby. We're gonna throw some magic on that and see if it works. Okay. Yeah, so 2 took a little bit longer to get going. Needle's finally calming down at 4. 5 is good. Alright, we get 6 in a reasonable amount of time, but what's our top speed? Oh, that's not good. Okay, so we don't even hit 150 miles an hour in this bad boy. We gotta work on that. Turn the final down a little bit, and also I forgot, use some harder tires on the rear to help the rotation. Oh god. That was a little too much. A little too much. Okay, alright, she's calming down. Okay, but what's our top speed? What is our top speed? Can I get to 150? Alright. That's probably still a little too slow. I might adjust the final a bit, but we're going to give this a shot again. Bap, bap, bap. Welcome to the GT300. Okay. Alright, we got another Wed Celica back here. Can I prove that I am the ultimate life form? Okay, I'm getting that rotation I want. I have the e-brake. Okay. Alright, we're not dead last anymore. Thank God. Ah, fuck. There we go. Alright, I'm liking the response from the rear tires. I'm getting more rotation. Yeah, that's something I usually do for my FF builds, is I have the rear tires be like mediums or hards, and I do that because with the front wheel drive cars, like you're basically driving a chariot. Like the rear wheels are literally just along for the ride, so I like I like to have those hard just to make sure that they skid and that the car rotates. And that also means that they have lower camber and I don't max out the rear downforce. Getting an FF to rotate is difficult. Oh, there we go. The needle's maxing out. Awesome. So we just about got this where we need it. Okay. Alright, we're getting there. We are getting there. Kind of a shit first lap, but we'll make it work. There we go. Alright, cool. It doesn't matter if you lose too much speed in that section there. Okay, it doesn't matter if you lose speed here, though. Alright, so I think there's potential here. I have to lower the final gear a little bit more. Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare! I'm you! I'm you, but with, like, Stop it! Ugh. That's proof that they're cheating. I literally used the gear trick to get this going, and it's like, oh, I'm just gonna catch up to you now. Anyway, I think the magic number here, like, because that 111 is terrible. I'm just gonna say it. Like, getting a 111 on the first lap. If you want to beat this, you have to get like a 108 or maybe even a 105, and then the subsequent laps have to be like, I think, a 102. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so the acceleration on this thing is questionable. Everything is questionable. This is a bad place to be. There we go. Yeah. I also will say this is huge points in favor of like the direction for Gran Turismo, because like the GT300 being one of the game's hardest challenges, and then someone looked at that and said, well, someone who beat this probably might want a little bit more, so we're gonna give you this really crappy race car and we'll see if you can do it there. Like that, like if there was any prize car that was included thoughtfully, I think it was this one. I definitely think it was the Wed Celica, because it's in this race and they know it's not great, so they're encouraging you to try and do it yourself. Because here we are, attempt number 2, and that Wed Celica is still in last. And I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about the computer one. Even though I'm technically the one in last, but this is not talking about that. Ay, 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 ay. That was a little too much. Okay. Alright, we're gonna try this again. And we're gonna get a little more grip in the rear, so change these to softs. The brakes are what they are, can't change that. Oh, that... Because it's a race car, I don't get to pick the brakes, which means I don't get to pick the brake balance. Okay, that is something, isn't it? Okay. Okay, let's... Oh, no. Lengthening it goes this way. Slow down. There we go. We have to lengthen the gear, Cody. That goes this way. Okay. Downforce, keep it as it is. That's all fine. That's all fine. Yeah, let's try it. I think that's the Mazda up ahead. So we get full points. We get full good boy points if we're able to win this race. Okay. There we go. I did not smack my butt against a tunnel this time. Alright, we're in third instead of dead last. I'm predicting probably like a 106, 107 for this lap. No guarantee it's going to happen, but you know, you gotta hope. that was not a 107, Cody. Alright. But, okay, so the gear's a little bit too slow. We got a couple extra miles out of it, though. Yeah, it seems like the soft tires are doing their job. The rear has just enough grip to keep me stable, but I can still rotate. So, mission accomplished there. Come on. There we go. The ironic thing, like, because this car can hit 150, I'm very sure it can do the 2-hour Grand Valley Endurance. I'm very sure it has potential. This is just one of the hardest races in the game. Speaking of the Grand Valley Endurance, I've been doing that a lot, and I have a video that I want to get out in a couple months. I did the Grand Valley Endurance with a crappy car, and then but then, like, with all the practice I did, I ended up being too good, so I had to find an even crappier car. And then that one has a really cool finish. But, like, if I could just... I found so many other cars that if I could just be, like, 2 seconds slower on each lap, that opens it up to a lot of things, like my old BMW, the 528i, I think. Not the 740i, that one's a little too thick, but the 520 something, that one gets 2-minute times on Grand Valley East. The Mitsubishi Mirage Asti, you put a racing mod on that bad boy, it does pretty good. Okay, that's a 105. Pretty good. Pretty good. We're keeping up, sort of. Although I've literally gotten like 104s in a Spoon Civic, but we're not here to split hairs. We're here to win the damn race. Oh yeah, speaking of that, yeah. Because T-Kanji, he did a video about beating this race with a really low horsepower car. I think it was the Trueno AE86, like had the racing mod and like slipping, sliding all over the track to make it work. I tried doing the Spoon Civic, which has a similar weight and horsepower, and I couldn't quite do it. And part of the issue is like, it doesn't have as much horsepower as the Trueno, and you also can't put a racing mod on the Spoon Civic, so you lack downforce. Now what it does have in its favor is, being an FF, its handling is a little bit more reliable. Shit! As soon as I say that. Okay. Okay, but we're doing better. We're doing better. Let's get this going. So the gears, crank that up just a little bit. I liked what was going on with the aerodynamics. I don't think I need to change much there. I wish I could get the car to rotate a little bit more initially, but that would mean giving it more camber, because like the ride height is bottomed out, so this is the most rotation I'm going to get initially. Yeah, we'll give this another shot or two. Okay, so the Mazda's near the back, so I win by default. There we go. All right, yeah, I gotta manage that momentum with the handbrake. That's gonna be a huge pain with the two. I think we got it. Oh, that was a little too much. Come on. I found you, faker! Faker? I think you're the fake Celica around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Ah! I'm gonna make you talk during the complicated chicane so you wipe out! Shit. Come on. Okay. And the gears being that close really messes up the chicane. Okay. But, so I had like, what, a 111 last time? Okay, so we're actually technically better than last time, despite being in last place. So, I was boxed out. I had a lot of... shoot. Okay. I think just can't get tilted. I think that's really it, is I just can't get tilted. So, stay near the outside, brake early. That's one thing I really keep screwing up with these streams is like... Well, not streams, just races, period, is like... I keep waiting till the very last second to brake. Like, I keep treating Gran Turismo like it's goddamn Mario Kart. And it's not. I have to brake now. There we go. See? Look at that. Look at that beautiful transition. And now I'm in third place. You know, just controlling your momentum instead of running straight into the hairpin and crashing like a doofus. That's all it took. Ah, come on. Okay, so if I get better than a 110 here, then I'm in a good spot. Really highlights like what car power even means, because I have gotten a 108 on that first lap with a Spoon Civic, and Spoon Civics aren't particularly powerful. So, like, this thing may have 400 horsepower, but it doesn't mean anything if you can't control it. So 8, 9, 10. All right, so roughly equivalent, but there is time to save. So we can do something about that. We can absolutely do something about that. Okay, step 1, defeat the faker. Okay, that was good. This looks bad, but it's okay. I love doing that shit. Especially in a front wheel drive that really shouldn't be Tokyo drifting. That just feels so satisfying. Okay, so this is an opportunity for the handbrake, because I was not getting enough rotation there. Okay. Alright. We're going to give this another attempt or two, and then we're going to whip out the Spoon Civic and show you, like, just how comparable it is. Oh, good shift. Okay, 105. Okay, 105s are good. If we can get 104s, though, I'd really love a 104. There we go, okay. Yeah, if I can figure out the handbrake situation, I'm going to be in a much better spot with this race. Because that chicane really did me in. So this thing will... Alright, we're good. Good golly, Miss Molly. There we go. Okay, so did that. Don't over-rotate. Got it. Sort of. There we go. Like, it didn't look pretty, but it was a whole second faster than my last attempt. And if I can do something like that every lap, then we have a shot. Yeah, see, look, that's a low 104. Like, a low 104 keeps me in the race. Maybe not this particular race, but... Come on. There we go. Yeah, see, that's what the handbrake gets you. Just that little extra bit of rotation. Goodness gracious. Yeah, especially on a map like this, which it's all about being unforgiving. Okay. Believe it or not, we're catching up. Okay, so commit to this one. Don't overcommit to this one. Commit to this one. Okay, we're in business. We are officially in business. That was another 52, and we had an error earlier, so there's another second I can shave. There is a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. Let's go. So I don't think we're going to make up all 2 seconds this time around, but there is potential to take this all the way. And with the GT300, like this map, this track, absolutely the hardest without question. Laguna Seca definitely kind of sucks, but then after that, easy pickings. I have done midfield a bajillion times. I did Deep Forest for the Prius video. I forget what the last track is, but it's also a cakewalk. So, yeah, this... Good golly, Miss Molly. Okay. Apricot Hill. Oh, that was for the 740i video. Yes. So, Deep Forest, I know I can beat. Midfield, I know I can beat. Apricot Hill, cakewalk. So it all boils down to if I can get a first place in Grand Valley East and Laguna Seca. I like the direction we're heading here. The setup seems appropriate. Okay, no, that's the Mazda. That bright yellow one. I'm very sure that's the Mazda. It didn't start in one of the first 2 positions, but whatever. If we win, this race is legitimate. Verified Gran Turismo champion. Oh, it already took me. Oh, of course it did. Come on. Okay, that sort of worked. Alright, getting some good rotation here. And... I did not hit that wall, but you're gonna hit that wall. That's right. Okay. All right. So the goal here: get like a 108. If I can get like a 108, then I'm in a good spot because we are facing the Mazda. This is go time. This is officially go time. I think that skid cost me. That skid definitely cost me, but we're not out of it yet. No, don't catch up. I said we're not out of it yet, and that means you're not passing me. I'm the main character here. Oh, shit. Okay, so there's a 109, but we're doing okay. Brake now, a little too far inside. Okay. We're getting it. We are getting it. Getting a little bit of extra rotation on the back tires because of the camber, the hardness, and the lower downforce. But I think having a little bit of extra rotation and taming it is better than not having enough and then never beating the race. I overcommitted to that, but we can make it up. Okay. So that's not a 52, but we're still in it. I'm going to keep saying we're still in it, because technically we are. No, you son of a... Okay. But yeah, it's 104. All right. Second gear seems to be right for that. That's frequently an issue I have. Especially like managing 6 gears. Like, where is the right gear for this thing? All right, have a good night. Thank you for coming in. Really appreciate it. Yeah, really appreciate you coming in, man. Beat this Mazda just for you. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Oh, this isn't going to be a 104 though. This is going to be like, what, a 106? 5. Oh, it was not a 106. We're alright. We are alright. Okay. Lap. Oh no. Oh shoot. Alright. This is ridiculous. This is frankly ridiculous. Okay. Alright. What can I do? What can I possibly do? I think, like, the only real knock on it is I'm getting a little too much over rotation in the turns. I'm getting just slightly too much. So let's try maxing out the rear downforce. Not going to touch the camber at all. We're just going to have the downforce do it for me. This might be a mistake because I'm never in first, so I'm in dirty air that kind of messes with your ability to get downforce. But we'll see. We'll see. I got bullied there. I got bullied there, but we'll be alright. Alright, okay, this is working out. This is working out. Oh, don't tell me I just immediately take first. Okay. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't just get to magically take first after adjusting the downforce. Okay. Okay, so it appears the downforce was a larger problem than I thought. I'm getting the rotation I needed. We're gonna make this work. We are gonna make this work. Bam. See, there's a 108. That's really good. That's really, really, really good. Yeah, my gears are not optimal because, like, 2 is going to redline and throw problems, but 3rd gear is just way too low for exiting that corner. There we go, fixed it. Okay, we're making it happen. We are making it happen. Too much commitment to that one. We made it up. There we go. Okay. We are in business. This is going to be like, what, a 105, 106? Okay, a very low 105. Good stuff. Good stuff. Second. Okay, yeah, we slid a lot, but it's not over yet. Ugh. Okay. Hoo-ah! Yeah, I'm wondering... Yeah, I feel like maybe changing the rear toe and making it less snap-inable would improve things, but that also sounds like a really reckless move, where I suddenly just don't get that rotation anymore off the car. Yep, so... Yeah, I don't know why this race gives you the crappiest car in the lineup. It's like, they expect you to win. Like, here's this awesome car that we throw at you as just a random CPU opponent, but it can't actually win. Oh, goodness. Okay. Okay, 104. It's not the end of the world, but I would like to do better. Okay, there we go. That's usable. Okay. Probably going to be a 104 or 105 lap, which is not excellent, but it's something. It's something. Okay. There we go. Good for you. Oh, eat dirt. Okay, I think we got it. Oh, interesting. Have some people coming in. Well, welcome to the stream. My name is Cody. I am usually a voice director for video games, but since those are not my projects and are largely under NDA, I also do Gran Turismo challenge runs. Hello! Right now, I am attempting to beat the GT300 with the Toyota Wed Celica. This is one of the opponents in this race, and you get it as a prize car for beating the GT300. The problem is, the Wed Celica never wins this race. It is bad. It is bad with a capital B. And I am trying to do it anyway. Oh, I got a 103 on that lap. Okay, we might be in business, folks. We might be in business. So if I can keep getting 103... Okay, this might actually be doable. Okay, don't overcommit. There we go. Braked early, don't overcommit. There we go. Up. Okay, but we're still in it. That's a 51. I haven't gotten a 51 yet tonight. That's a promising sign. Okay. Oh, that was the... I ran out of race! God damn it, I ran out of race! Okay, we're gonna try this again. Did not realize that was the last lap, but we're making progress. So, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna hope the Mazda shows up. Yeah, we're gonna try this again. We're gonna hope the Mazda shows up, and we're gonna beat the ever-loving crap out of it. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Okay, so we got the Mazda in the lineup. It's in 5th, so it's got to fight a little bit to get ahead. But luckily, it's behind our own clone, another Wed Celica. So it's going to be stuck there for a while, because we're not a good car. All right, all right. Yeah, this thing does pretty good on corner exit, but the way I have the rear camber, the rear camber, the tire hardness going, like this thing rotates like a son of a gun, but honestly I need it to because it's a front wheel drive. Nope, 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 come on. We're not quitting the race though, we're not quitting. We're gonna keep it going and see what happens. Okay, 58. Alright, we're not out of it though. We're not out of it. There goes the Mazda. It finally broke free. We got a 110. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. We're going to pretend that I meant to do that, because that was a beautiful, beautiful slide. Oh, goodness. Okay. Yeah, I got an 18. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're making it happen. So I got to brake. Alright. This Mazda thinks it's pulling me off the perfect line. It's wrong. Any line's a perfect line. As long as I have a pencil, I can draw a perfect line. And okay, that was a 52, but I also had that big flub in the grass, so this is probably going to be like a 104, 105. But that's okay. That's okay. See, it was a 104. We're doing pretty good. Doing pretty good out of 10 with this car. Oh, that is an excellent corner. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay, we're keeping up. We're only like a second and a half behind. That was not happening earlier in the night. Brake. Okay, handbrake for rotation. There we go. There we go. Ah, son of a gun. Okay. I have to figure out what to do with that corner, because this thing, like, it takes a little bit to rotate, but once I get it, like, it loves finishing off corners. See, like that. You see how much it rotated at the end there? Like, I have a ton of rotation on corner exit. Now, I need to keep strategically using the handbrake to get initial rotation and then just jetting out of these corners. There we go. See? Just tap the handbrake, get the extra rotation, leap out of there. That's what we want. That is precisely what we want. There we go. Okay, so that was a lot of rotation, but we're using it. We're using it. And beautiful drift. All right, we're getting there. We only got 2 more laps to make this count, but we just might. I'm just saying, we just might. We just might. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. So, if I'm doing cool crap in that chicane, that's progress. I didn't beef it. We're gonna get like a 103. Almost! We almost got a 103. I did lose time, though. Yeah, you really got to hit like 102 if you want this race to go your way. And considering I haven't done like a fully clean lap yet, there's potential. There is potential, and there has been progress. This piece of crap. Okay, see, there's that over-rotation. We'll make it work. Mitigate the follow-through. Use the follow-through here. Beautiful. Okay. See, we're handling it less like a brick and more like a paintbrush. It's working out. Ah, crap. Okay, well, this is the last lap. We have a 1.5-second deficit, so shouldn't be too hard. Shouldn't be too hard to hit if we try again. Okay. Let's get this going. Okay, Mazda in the front position. This is officially on. Can I beat it? That's the real question. Because we're here now. Like, this is it. This is it. Okay. Alright, alright. The drift, the drift. What I noticed, I don't know if this is like a CPU thing specifically for this race, or if it happens in general, I just haven't noticed, but the cars here really love to take the outside line. And because they take the outside line, it's very hard for me to carry momentum through corners. They box you in, and then you don't brake or turn properly, and then you slam into the back wall. Ay, 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 ay. Anyway, so we had a measurable flub there. That counts as a measurable flub. This is probably going to be like a 110 lap. If it's a 110, we're still in this. If it's a 111, I'm not so sure. Oh boy. I really don't want it to be, Okay, alright. We're going to ignore the connotations of that decimal point there. And also we're going to brake on time instead of, like, looking at numbers. There we go. Okay. Okay, pretty good lap so far. There we go. Use the handbrake for a little more rotation. I could have done this earlier, but it's fine. We're getting there. We are absolutely getting there. Okay, alright, controlled that very well in the chicane. Mazda still hasn't made a whole lot of progress. Okay, alright. We're not going to catch him on the straightaway, but we're keeping up. That's what's important. Hell yeah. Yeah, that was almost a 103. Okay, alright. Less like a brick, more like a paintbrush. There we go. Yeah. I don't have to worry about sniffing the butt of this Mazda because it's definitely faster than my car. So, not worried about it. That's a lot. Uh-oh, I'm gonna hit the wall. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Okay, all right, we did it. We're good. Things are okay. Oh my God, how do you accelerate that fast? All right, there we go. Don't overcommit. There we go. Okay, so that is a very clean chicane exit. We're still 1.5 behind, and the Mazda has yet to clear through the traffic. So this is a slightly fraudulent race, even if I win. But the fact is, the Mazda's here, and we're beating the Mazda. Look at that 103.5. Mwah! Beautiful. There we go. Okay. So I might have to actually lock in and go gamer mode here. Sorry there's no music or nothing. I just got bored tonight and said, you know what, I'm going to play Gran Turismo too. Ah, shit. Oh, there it goes. There goes this race. Oh, man. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. Okay, see, I didn't overcommit there. We're making real progress. I can use this overcorrection by the car to my advantage. So 53, that's not great. Like, I lost 1.5 seconds, and the CPU cars pulled 1.5 seconds ahead. But it's about driving clean and limiting mistakes. That's what it's about. See, yeah, it's a 105, so if that had been a 103.5 like the previous one, I'd be sitting pretty, but I'm not. We'll be okay, though. We'll be okay. I might have to lengthen second gear just so I have something reliable to go through that hairpin with. I'm really not liking that I have to max out the second gear or bottom out the third gear to make that hairpin work. Okay, that was good, that was good. Okay, the car committed a little too much. Alright, yeah, I'm still having... No, I'm not the car. The car is having commitment issues. What's this lap gonna be? 3, 4, 5... Okay. Alright, so... we're gonna try this again, and we're gonna do a couple things. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go into the gear shifting thing here. And we're going to lengthen second gear. What's that mean? It means we're going to drag the slider this way so the gear is slower. Then we're going to drag third gear a little bit over that way. And this is a track-specific adjustment for that first hairpin. When I'm in that hairpin, second gear is maxing out, so I'm leaving speed on the table. But if I shift up to third, then I'm very low into third gear. I'm not getting a lot of torque, and again, I'm leaving speed on the table. We're going to leave everything else the same. Number 2, I'm having an issue with the car over-rotating out of turns. So I'm going to take the wheel camber, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to... that adjusts the camber. So, like, the wheels, like, you'd assume them to be parallel to the ground, but actually, like, they're sticking outwards a little bit, and having them stick outwards helps the car rotate through corners. So, I usually like having the rear wheels flat on a front-wheel drive, so they just skid out like they've been doing, but adding a little more camber is going to control that, and hopefully it doesn't screw up our corner exits too much. If it does, I just turn it back down, but if it helps, it helps. Yeah, because... consistently getting those 103s is what's going to win us this race. That's what's going to do it. Also, the yellow Mazda is back. This race is legit if I win. So look at that. Yeah, see, that's what I wanted. So second gear isn't bouncing against redline anymore. I'm getting a good amount of torque and horsepower out of it. And then I can shift into third gear naturally. I'm not awkwardly stuck in between them because of that hairpin. That's what we wanted. That's what we wanted. And here, like, I got screwed by those cars. I got absolutely smeckledorfed. I got bamboozled. But it looked cleaner. My sources trust me, bro. The corner looked a lot better with the extra wheel camber. Yeah, see, I didn't fly out of control there, so. Okay. We might have a race on our hands, folks. 7, 8. Dude, 108's really good. That's really, really good. Okay. And I maxed out the engine at 6 gears, so my gear ratios are indeed still good. I can comfortably shift down into gear 2, build speed. Okay. Okay, so we got to hit that hairpin a little bit more cleanly, but this is promising. This is a very promising setup. Yeah, see, there's not over-rotation into this chicane because of the extra wheel camber. Yeah, I have a lot more control over how my butt is swinging around, which is important. Okay, yeah, I'm liking this setup. I'm liking this setup. Now all we have to do is beat the Mazda. If not now, then the next time I boot this up and I don't screw up the first lap. Okay. Yeah, 52 is good. We got 3 more laps. Can he do it? We don't know. We honestly don't know. Also, welcome to anyone who just joined the stream. My name is Cody. I am a voice director for video games by trade. A lot of that crap is NDA, so instead I do Gran Turismo challenge runs on my YouTube channel mostly these days. Right now I am attempting to beat the GT300 Grand Valley East race with the Wed Celica. The Wed Celica is the prize car you get for beating the GT300. And I find it extremely ironic that for beating this race, they give you a car that cannot beat this race. Shit. That's what I get for explaining things. Just shut your mouth and drive. Oh, God. Okay. There we go. Okay, a little bit of handbrake. Okay, 52 still ain't bad. A 52 still ain't bad. So, what if I did a lap and didn't do any exposition to distract myself? Do you think I might get a good time then? Let's find out. Okay. Of course you get to swing to the outside for free, asshole. Go. Yeah, that longer second gear really saved me. Okay. Okay, alright, I think we're doing it. So, alright, shut up. Chicane. Chicane, 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 chicane. Okay, okay, we're coming up to the straightaway. We can get some commentary. I'm not sure I get him this lap. I'm not sure I get them this lap. But if we do this race again and the Mazda's there, feeling very optimistic. Feeling very, very optimistic about our chances. Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking the wheel camber. I'm liking the gear ratio. There's still some oversteer on corner exit, but it's not fatal, and it's way less than it was before. So I think we're going to keep the settings as they are. See, like that would have been absolutely fatal with the 0.3 wheel camber, the 0.4 saving me there. All it takes is a little tiny bit of camber. Anyway, yeah, there we go. Okay, didn't overcommit to that one. This one's good, we can recover from this. Obviously, we're not going to catch him on the straight, but getting a 52, that's promising. Okay. Okay, so what would this be if we finish this lap? 1, 2, 3. Okay, it'd be a 4. Okay, so we got to get back to 103.5. We have to get back to 103.5 somehow. Shouldn't be a huge issue. Okay, I don't see the Mazda here, so this will technically be fraudulent, but I've been at this for... I don't even know how long... Oh, I've been live for about an hour. Okay, so about halfway through what I intended for the stream to be. So we got time. We have plenty of time to make this work. Already off to a promising start. Bully, 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 bully. There we go. That's right. Hail to the king, baby. Okay. Alright, Cody, well, you proved you can drive the car, but can you walk and chew gum at the same time? How's your ability to commentate to your audience? Bad. My ability to commentate to my audience is very bad right now. When will you race Super GT? I don't know what Super GT is. Are you talking about the GT 500? Is that like some kind of race within this game? In my opinion, the GT 300 is harder because of the horsepower limit, but obviously with the wet Celica, if this is the car I'm using, then that's a little bit moot. He's a person. Buddy, I have 400 subscribers. I don't know nobody besides T Kanji. Like that, I was watching T Kanji's videos, and that's what got me back into Gran Turismo. But yeah, I don't know how to get it done, but if they want to race, you know, hit me up. Okay, I'm still in first. Let's not jinx it. So I pronounce it as Celica. That's just what sounds right to me. Maybe I heard it on a TV show somewhere. Maybe, you know, maybe some car guy said it that way. I don't know. You know, like, you know, back in the 90s, did you call it a Super Nintendo or a Super NES? Because nobody called it an SNES back then. Celicia. That sounds so weird. Especially with, like, you have the C in the name and you're pronouncing it two different ways. Like, I handle a couple different voice acting jobs, and, like, when you're trying to tell actors, like, well, it's this name, and it sounds like this, so you're looking at the same letter and pronouncing it two separate ways for this character. It gets a little complicated sometimes. Okay, that was a good handbrake tap. Whew, okay. We might get this. We might get this. Alright, hey, thank you so much for coming. Really appreciate it. If you want to stick around for another minute and 2 seconds, I might just win, but we'll see. Oh, goodness. Oh, no, 2 minutes, because one left. We just started. But yeah, appreciate it, appreciate it. Okay, don't beef it, dude. We almost have this one. I'd appreciate not beefing it. Okay, you're gonna just get in my heckin' way. That's fine. We have one more lap. And also now I'm on the inside of this corner. I said I am on the inside of this corner. Eat dirt. I'm the champion. There we go. Okay. There we go. Yeah. That was kind of a scuffed situation, because if I didn't tap the handbrake, I wasn't going to turn enough, but by tapping the handbrake, I lost control and had to correct. But we'll be fine. We'll be fine. See, I was first for that lap, despite getting a 105. We'll be fine. Oh, that was risky. That was risky keeping the hammer down, but we made it work. Okay. We're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen. go. Beautiful drift. Beautiful drift. Okay. All right, we've recovered. We've recovered. Now I just got to hold them off. Hold them off for another 30 seconds or so. Don't beef it. Brake. There we go. Okay, we're getting there. I feel like I'm my own driving instructor. What the hell are you doing? Tap the brakes. Okay, 51. That's really, really good. 51 is really, really good. Ladies, gentlemen, and variations thereupon. Grand Valley East is complete. Okay. Now, just for posterity's sake, we're going to finish the rest of it, and then I'll show you what I can do with the Spoon Civic on this track. Who knows? You might even see me beef it. Next session. So, Laguna Seca. What can I say about Laguna Seca? I don't like it. I do not like the Laguna Seca. I might dare say it's Laguna Succa. The hairpins are fun. The hairpins in Laguna Seca are super fun, but I dare say that the rest of it is not my cup of tea. Because if you look, it's like these big, wide curves, but the whole gimmick is they're so curvy that you can, like, they're just a little bit too sharp to go full speed. That seems to be the thing with Laguna Seca, is like you need a special setup or a special car, or you just gotta, like, yeah, I don't know. Also, the corkscrew, I'm not a huge fan of the corkscrew. Because it's literally like you slam into a wall. Just like surprise, you're flying through the air. The other one too, and this is specifically for Gran Turismo 2. I'm gonna pause so you see it. You see that? You see the Honda logo and then the gray after it? It hides that little bit of gray wall right after the logo, so you can still smack your face right into it. I just hit exit, didn't I? Okay, time to show you the Spoon Civic. Goodness. So, Spoon Civic. So this one can almost be Grand Valley East. Almost. I think these are all the old setups that I still had for it, so... yeah. So welcome everybody who just joined. I beat Grand Valley East with the Wed Celica, which is the car directly in front of me with the blue butt. And I'm going to try it with the Spoon Civic, which has less than half the horsepower and weighs like 1,000 pounds less, and has no downforce modification. Oh, shit. Whoopsie. Okay, we'll try that again. Anyway, Spoon Civic, I like it. Unfortunately, like, it falls within what I would call like the B+ tier of cars, where it can do a lot of the races in this game. But for the absolute high-level stuff, which the GT300 is, this is one of the hardest races in the game. Like, it's just not quite built to beat it. But I mean, it still punches way above its weight. It's got, like, 250 horsepower. It's got no downforce or racing mod. And it can still, you know, keep up in races like this, which is it's seriously impressive. It's seriously impressive what the Spoon Civic can do, but that doesn't mean it's a race car. It'd be like going to the store and you buy a new brand of frozen pizza and it's like $7 and you're like, man, it's not the $15 pizza at the expensive place, but I mean it's doing pretty darn good for $7. Anyway. So yeah, this got a 111, which I was getting in the Wed Celica while performing badly. Ah, shoot. You know, last time I tried this, I wasn't really using the handbrake. I wonder if handbrake strats are going to actually improve my odds here. I got the Mazda in the lineup. That's good news. That's good news. There we go. Yep, handbrake strats, keep the rotation. I could probably fiddle with the gears on this a bit more. Oh well. Let's try and get this race going, man. Alright, we're keeping up, we're keeping up, we're keeping up. We braked way too late. We'll get there. We'll get there. I've gotta find that discipline. Gotta find that eye of the tiger. I always wonder, like, what technically is easier to stop, a light car or a heavy car? Because, like, a light car would just skid because it doesn't have to attach to the ground. But a heavy car would just skid because there's too much weight going forward. And it doesn't help the Civic here that it has no downforce, so nothing is forcing the wheels into the ground. I'm not calling this one done. I'm not calling this one done. I know that looked really bad. We're not calling it done. Now, like, look at this. I'm accelerating faster than the Wed Celica, which, if you were here earlier, I could not accelerate as fast as the computer Wed Celica in my own Wed Celica using the gear trick. Busted. Absolutely busted vehicle. Anyway. What is my top speed in this bad boy? Oh wow, you can hit 150. You need to be behind somebody, but you totally can do it. Oh hell yeah. Welcome to the stream, G the Skater. Yes, Gran Turismo 2 is an excellent game. Excellent. Shoot. Bam! Yo, we're gonna keep going. This is not looking like a great race. I'm several seconds behind in the first lap. Behind ideal. I'd want like a 110. I've gotten as low as 108, but we'll try and make it work. Okay, so what time do I get here? 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. But I also had the scary bit with the chicane earlier. Let's see what a theoretical good lap. Because if I can get like a 104, that ain't happening. Alright. We're gonna try this again. We'll try this one more time with the spoon, and then we'll move on to something a little more feasible. An itty bitty bit more feasible. Oh, you know what? Actually, I do have something to show y'all. Just don't steal it for your own YouTube video. So I can't think of anything to do with it. But there is an underpowered car that can beat a series of tough races, and I think I still have my settings saved on it. So I will whip that out so we can have some good news. It'll be on. Okay, don't overcommit. Small overcommit, but we're fine because we can wheel back this way. Excellent. We did it. We effing did it. Cool, great. So this is gonna be like a 110 maybe? 8, nope, way over, Cody. 111, not bad. It's not good, but it ain't bad. Ah, shoot. Alright, alright. Apparently I cannot beat you with a spoon. That's something you do on Gaia Online circa 2002. Alright, what are we doing here? Where is my Mitsubishi Mirage Asti RX? Ah, shit. Sorry, where is my Mitsubishi Mirage Asti RX J? There we go. I goofed. I goofed. There we go. So front wheel drive cup. So let me double check my settings on this bad boy. So the Mitsubishi Mirage, it's another front wheel drive car that can punch above its weight. I happened upon it and I really like it. Oh, I never switched its tires to mediums. Oh, we have potential. Yeah, soft springs, decent ride height. Oh, dang. What was I smoking when I made this setup? The front brakes. Okay, so again, this is a front wheel drive car, which means that it has massive understeer. That means that it doesn't rotate as sharply as I want. And yet, I have the front brakes set higher than the rear brakes, meaning that when I hit the brakes, I don't spin out as much. So we're gonna futz with that. Oh yeah, this thing is cooked. What? What was I smoking when I made this thing? Okay, we're gonna adjust it a little bit. I didn't even do the. Oh my god. Something happened. I don't know what kind of fever dream I was in, but we're gonna have an extremely scuffed Mirage now. So I'm pretty sure this thing can sweep the entire front wheel drive cup. I like the colors on this bad boy. Maybe title the video Watermelon Sugar High. Okay. Yeah, so the rear toe is not set all the way in and I'm still getting good rotation. So that must have been like a security measure to make sure that I didn't completely spin out, which is almost unheard of in a front wheel car. What do you mean you lost control? The car drags itself along, you doofus. Oh well. Let's get going. I like the engine noise it makes too. Like it sounds like it's not an angry Chihuahua. It's got some meat behind it. It wants to feel threatening. Yeah, that having to wiggle the stick that much to get it under control. Yeah, okay, that would explain it. So yeah, this thing handles pretty darn well for a front-wheel drive car. If you're looking for something unexpected, you know, like if you don't want to just have like a Mazda RX-7 or something, I recommend the Mirage. Also, because it's front-wheel drive, like it is very touchy, but it is still front-wheel drive, so its handling is more friendly than the rear-wheel drive cars, and especially more friendly than the mid-engine cars. I can't get a mid-engine car to work to save my life, bro. Like, you saw how antsy I was with the braking on the Spoon Civic. Like, I'm so used to Mario Kart, man. Like, what do you mean I have to brake in this game? You have to slow down to do corners? Oh, my goodness. Okay. So, yeah, this is just the 2 laps. We'll speed through that. There we go. Did it. Okay, but that's not the whole story, because there's 2 more races in the front wheel drive cup. Now we go to midfield. Everything has 50 more horsepower. Oh my. Oh my. I haven't done midfield in a while. I feel pretty confident about it, but we'll see. Speed through this a little bit. There we go. Alright. Yep. Doing a little, doing an easier race. Build some confidence after the GT300. I know that I can. They're doing a better job keeping up. Like, if I beef it, it's still over. And I am a man famous for my hubris. He says. Right there, that. There we go. See, and like this corner here, I'm not even using my brakes. I'm just kind of tapping the handbrake to get some extra rotation. I find that to be really effective with gentle corners on front-wheel drive cars. Whoop! Whip. There we go. Okay, we fixed it. We fixed it. But yeah, like, in any racing game, understeer is going to be an issue on front-wheel drive cars, because it's the front wheels trying to pull the rest of the car along for the ride. So, to get that extra rotation, you throw the e-brake on, that stops the back wheels, they lose their grip, and instead of trying to turn, you know, at the previous, you know, at an old angle for the front tires, you instead force them to skid, and they will skid in the direction the car is trying to go, and that is better rotation. And because it's a video game, you don't have to worry about your tires ripping themselves to shreds. It just works. It just magically works. Midfield is, this is an early track in the game, and I remember having a lot of difficulty on it, so I practiced the hell out of it. So, I generally don't fear cars on this track. Obviously, like, Laguna Seca is my demon. I have a lot of trouble with Laguna Seca. It's so deceptively difficult. Not just the corkscrew, but those wide corners where you can't quite hit them. Alright, so that worked. Now we're going to go to the final race of the front-wheel drive cup. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm racing a Mitsubishi Mirage Asti RX, the Japanese edition, in the front-wheel drive cup right now. Earlier I was doing a challenge in the GT300. I managed to beat the GT300 with the Wed Celica prize car they give you, but then after doing it, I accidentally hit exit, meaning I couldn't do the rest of the GT300. A victim of my own hubris, but that's okay. We're doing a little bit of a palate cleanse now. So these cars will have 400 horsepower. I have about 230. But it's not how big the number is, it's how you use it. Also, I'm not afraid of Trial Mountain. I've done 2 separate challenge races on Trial Mountain. Those videos are on my channel. The first one was a stock Trueno. So you just buy a Trueno from the used lot and you throw it in the historic 80s car cup. And I beat 2 other Truenos with the stock Trueno. And then my most recent video, beating it with a car under 100 horsepower. That was with the 93 horsepower Lancia Ypsilon. And that is the one with like all the cool theming I did. Sonic vs. Shadow. It's got all the music from Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic Adventure 2. The Lancia's racing livery is red and black. The Lotus I was facing was blue. It worked out. Is third person faster? I'm faster in first. I have no idea. I seriously have no idea if first person is faster. Could you imagine like telling the speedrunning community that they can get better times using first person? Like, oh, hold on. What? Oops. There we go. This is absolutely cursed to drive in, bro. I don't know how on earth you do this. Like, I would do this at the arcade with, like, Sega Rally and stuff, but trying to do this normally, bro? Like, holy smokes. Goodness gracious. Like, how on earth? I will say, doing it in first person really gives you the oh shit, I'm about to die sort of thing. So I dare say maybe I would corner better, in theory, with those random adrenaline spikes. But I would never ever do this in like a rear wheel or mid-engine car, simply because just all the spinning out you'd do. Oh my goodness. This is something else though. Oh, that was clean. That was absolutely not clean, but it looked cool. Okay. So some of you may be wondering about that beautiful bounce. It's because you go down that hill and then you just hit this solid lip, and that forces your front to bounce. So you can use that to help yourself change direction. But it comes with its downsides, meaning like if you don't know how to control it, then you're screwed. But we are not screwed. We are the champions. Okay, so we're gonna exit out of that. I wanna try something. I haven't tried this before, but we're gonna try it. So I believe my BMW is still fully kitted out. Yeah, my 528i. So, I used to own a BMW 540i, which looked exactly like this car, but had the V8 engine, which is in the 740i. The M62 TUB 44? Sorry, M6... No. M62 TUB 44. Yeah. And TU stands for Technical Update. It was the next generation of the 4.4 liter V8 engine. So this one has the correct body. This one has the correct engine. So we're gonna try the 528 because it's 1,000 pounds lighter. I believe all my upgrades are here. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna take this into the rear wheel drive cup and see if it can do any damage. Oh, right. Because I have it tuned to 300. I'd have to. Yeah, we'll do special stage. I know I'll beat the other one. We'll just try this one. But yeah, BMWs, very overlooked in this game. Why are they overlooked? Because they, besides being high maintenance and expensive in real life, the BMWs are extremely heavy. In fact, the 740i at 4,000 pounds is the heaviest car in the entire game, and it does not have the stats to make up for it. Additionally, very few, if any, BMWs have racing modifications. So if you want one of these things, like this is 3,000 pounds with no racing mod available, you just the horsepower is essentially an illusion, but the braking distance is not. You need a lot of room for this bad boy. Like the 3 Series BMWs in this game get the best treatment, I think. Meanwhile, this one, the 528, it's got an inline 6 engine. It's only 300 horsepower, meaning I'm weaker than the other cars, and I just spun out. Let's try that again. Yeah, settings. Just to prove it, right? Where is it? There we go. Yeah, 320 horsepower. 320 horsepower and I weigh 3,000 pounds. I am heavier than, like, 2 race cars. Well, almost as heavy as 2 race cars. So yeah, just beating this in a BMW is just like, you're just doing it to see if you can. It's to check your e-cred. And unfortunately, like, despite the high horsepower and torque, the heavy weight and the relatively sluggish acceleration because of the weight and the braking distance because of the weight put the BMWs in like a tier where they can't compete at the highest level. Like, obviously, I'm in first for this race. I can probably beat the next one, and we're gonna try that. But as far as like doing like super impressive races and uploading that to YouTube, not quite there. Like, I did the Apricot Hill Endurance with the 740i, and that was fun. But like, this can't quite handle. Jeez, turn! This can't quite handle the huge boy races. I can do the big boy races, but not the huge boy races. Oh my god. Also, because it's rear-wheel drive, you can't use the emergency brake to get extra handling out of it. Oh, we might. Nope, we didn't save it. All right, let's go again. Let's go again. Goodness gracious. What's This does not appear to be helping. We're gonna try it anyway. Jeez Louise. Yeah. See, I knew I was screwed, but I'm not in third person, so I didn't know how screwed I was. But we'll get there. We'll get there. One thing I will say about the first-person camera as opposed to the third person, there are certain camera cues for the car's rotation in third person. Whereas in first person, it appears you are just facing the direction the car is pointing, so you are not bound to the whims of the camera. You just, it seems like a more one-to-one sort of response for the car. Jeez Louise. This is stressful, bro. How do you drive like this? How on earth do you race like this, bro? I guess this is how you'd race in a real car. Like, you're not having an out-of-body experience or nothing. Fuck. Oh, no. Ah, come on. Oh, jeez. All right. Let's try again. Oh, no. My settings are fine. So let me try and show you what I mean with the camera cues. So the camera in third person is a little bit lazy, but if you're about to like do a dangerous over-rotate, then the camera will tell you. But when I say it'll warn you and when you're about to do it, what I mean is the camera will turn and then, oh crap, you've already over-rotated and it's game over. So it's very deceptive that way. But you feel really good when you've already braked and the camera starts to do its you spun out motion, and it's like, haha, joke's on you, I have it under control. I would say first person compared to this, I have better control over my depth perception. So, like, I see that wall's coming, but I have a better idea of where that wall is if I'm in first person, as opposed to, like, looking at it from what is essentially an angle. We got it. We're good. We're still in first. Nothing bad is happening.
Later, losers.
Oh yeah, in case any of you didn't know, I mostly do Gran Turismo 2 content on this channel because, like, my day job has nothing to do with video games, but then my side job that has to do with video games is voice direction. So, like, I direct voice actors, I tell them, like, how to read a script, and I know the story arcs and that kind of thing. So, all of that's NDA, so my YouTube stuff is not related to voice acting at all. It works out, in theory. But I mean, there's still some like broad connections there, like both with a script and with this game. Like you gotta plan out your route, I guess, and what you need to get there. But that's a very broad overview. Now, don't beef the race. Whatever you do, just don't beef the race. Can I? Ah, jeez Louise. This car treats any change in elevation like a ramp. Yahoo! Then you're gone. Then you're just heckin' gone. Bye. Anyway. I think this will do it. I think we got him. Yep, I think we got him. We can move on to the third race in this cup now. Thank goodness. I do like special stage Route 5, like literally just one nighttime themed track, and every car has like unique headlights and stuff. You know, for them to throw in that much detail for one track is really cool, because if this were made in like the modern era, someone up top would question why you're going through all that effort for one nighttime track when it adds so much personality and depth to the game. Anyway, Midfield Raceway. We've been here before, but not in a 3,000-pound BMW with a 173 horsepower deficit. So let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, so we were just here about 20 minutes ago in the Mitsubishi Mirage with the racing modification. But now we're here in this money pit. And believe me, it is a money pit. My 540i only cost me $3,000 to get it off the lot, which is pretty darn good for like a car. If you need a car, you know, like right away, that's pretty good. But then it comes with so many bells and whistles and complication. It cost me over 10 grand in repairs, and they were necessary repairs, mind you. I'm talking like the intake manifold broke, so the muffler was blowing out smoke like a smoke machine in a James Bond film. Also, like the coolant hose kept blowing off. I tried to have the wheel speed sensors fixed. The wheel speed sensors are used for traction control, except the wheel speed sensors, they are exposed to the elements. So every winter, your wheel speed sensors are going to go out, which is really bad because your wheel speed sensors, again, handle the traction control. And what that means is, during the winter, when you need your traction control, your wheel speed sensors have broken and can't give you that traction control. Very intelligent design on what was a $57,000 car off the lot. Like, goodness gracious. Okay. We're doing good, we're doing good, we're doing good, we're doing good. Except now, we're not doing good. It's like controlling a brick. I'm playing with a damn brick. Yeah. A fast brick, but nonetheless a brick. There we go. There we go. I talked myself into braking early. It worked out. Now, how does this car go on this curve compared to the Mitsubishi Mirage? Badly. There we go. Check out the sick chicane, bro. Oh yeah, I'm the coolest. We did it. Congratulations. But yeah, that's another thing I like about Gran Turismo 2 in general, is, like, I talked about, like, these B-plus tier cars that can almost compete with, like, the huge boy leagues and, like, the really high-level races. But, I mean, the standard difficulty, you can take just about any car, like this BMW, and beat things that punch way above their weight. So, like, you get to make the game as difficult as you want. And that's something I really appreciate, not just about this game, but, like, other games like Final Fantasy Tactics. You're allowed to determine your difficulty level. The game is easy enough that you're allowed to learn it, but then if you want to make it harder, the game doesn't force that on you. It just encourages you to limit yourself and put new challenges and restrictions on yourself. And then you genuinely feel like you're learning the game at your own pace, and it feels like it's rewarding, and it wants you to come back, as opposed to, like, being imposed upon you like certain difficult games, you know? Let's see here. Oh, I've been winning a lot of prize cards. What should we do? I want to do, like, one more before I call it for the night. Let's see here. Ooh, I'll show off the Mazda Cosmo real quick. So, the Mazda Cosmo, I'm just going to show off, like, what ride height does, because I think it's really cool. I know it's a weird thing to say, but it's true. So, GT300, Grand Valley East. So this hairpin is going to show you everything about what ride height does. So right now, the ride height is fully apportioned towards the front, meaning there's a high ratio of weight near the front of the car. And what that does is it's going to make the car harder to steer, but the follow-through is going to be much cleaner because you already have most of the car agreeing with the turn. And let me show you what that looks like. Well, actually, it's not going to go well at all because the ride height is maxed out. But I want to show you this for the example's sake. So I'm going to brake, I'm going to turn, and I'm not going to turn at all. I'm not turning. I'm barely turning, and that's like the negative impact of weight distribution and ride height. So now let's go the other way. Let's turn the ride height all the way down, make it completely equal. So ride height and suspension. There we go. So now there's more weight towards the back, which means when my car steers, the butt is going to swing out. There's going to be way more butt swing this time, and let's see what change that makes. It was in fact worse. What the hell am I smoking? It didn't happen like that last time. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, like and subscribe T. Kanji's YouTube channel. T. Kanji is cool, and is way better at this than me. But anyway, we shift the butt up a little bit, and that should fix our issue. So we're turning. Oh well. So it turns out, what I saw last time was not correct. I'm a doofus, although many of you may have already realized this. Yeah, the Mazda Cosmo is cool because it's like a luxury car, but it's got like a triple rotary engine in it, and it's one of the few that can have a turbo kit stage 4. There is a stage 4 turbo in this bad boy. So it's got 500 horsepower, and I didn't even do like the rest of the horsepower upgrades. Like, I did the engine balancing. I did the engine balancing, and that's it. There's no muffler. There's no intercooler. It's just the stage 4 turbo because I thought it was funny. which means it's more powerful than the Wed Celica. Let's give this a shot, actually. Let's give this a shot. Yeah, look at that. Normal muffler, normal intercooler, performance chip. I just did the engine balance because I like the engine balance. That's it. That's the only horsepower modification on this car. And then I like the camber, I like all that. And then we're going to turn the brakes down on the front so that we can actually steer. This all looks good still. That all kept. The rear downforce is fine because I want the car to just turn. So now we're going. So yeah, this car is also 3,000 pounds, just like the Wed Celica that we passed. However, there we go. Yeah, just a hair of smoke. That's what I wanted. I pushed a little too hard, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I think we got this. I absolutely think we got this. We're doing it with Cosmo, not so much Wanda. I don't even know if there's a car called a Wanda. Oh, come on. Alright, don't goof it. There we go. Yeah. I want to know what causes the smoke to come out of one tire, because that's very rare. I've only seen it on this specific car. And is it like the high horsepower? Is it the high weight and the downforce doing something? But like this is the type of car that would be spinning out, but instead it's got smoke coming out of one tire instead of two. Up, there we go, okay. We're just gonna touch grass for a little bit, it's fine. Okay. So, 8, 9, 10. So, 10 was average for the Wed Celica. As long as we don't beef it, we should do okay on this track. We should be able to... Oh, good recovery, good recovery. Let's go. Oh, come on. Son of a gun. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Yeah, I can't get this thing to turn for crap. Okay, alright, so I'm thinking the Cosmo ain't gonna do it, but I want to leave this stream on a good note. Well, when you've got a huge problem, you reach for the cure, and that's what I'm gonna do here. Okay, but if I make the joke, I have to find the car. There we go. This is the... It's Japanese, so it's probably the Kure R33 Skyline. This is how I beat most of the game. It's just amazing. Oh, but it's got 570 horsepower, so I can't take it into the... Right, that's why I used the Hecken, the GSR. Oh, now I get to explain this. So, hey, Cody, why do you use the Lancer Evolution 5 GSR when every guide on the internet says that the Lancer Evolution 5 RS is the better car? Well, dear viewer, I get to tell you why. It's because this one has yaw control. What's yaw control? That is a replacement for the limited slip differential on certain cars, mostly Lancers, that transfers power between the left and right sides of the car. So if I'm turning right, it transfers more power to the left wheels so that I rotate faster on that side and complete the right turn. Now you may be wondering, Cody, why doesn't anybody who actually knows how to play Gran Turismo use this technology? And I'm going to tell you why. It's because yaw control is not exact. Well, it might be exact, but it's got a wind-up time and a cool-down time. So as you turn, the yaw control kicks in and starts rotating you more. But as you level out the steering wheel, or as you start turning the other way, the yaw control has to come down from where you had it. So that means there's lag time. When you start turning, the yaw control has to catch up. When you finish turning, the yaw control has to catch up. So it makes the car, it allows it to rotate better, but it makes it less responsive. So good players don't use it, and they have a good reason not to use it. But I like using it because it lets you do really funny things in hairpins. So let's get going. But yeah, you'll already see, like, I have to very judiciously tap the stick to keep the yaw control from totally flubbing me. But look. Yeah, what I like about the yaw control is, like, it's like when you're going through certain hairpins, and you'll see this in Laguna Seca if we get there, which I'm pretty sure we will. But like, it feels like Kirby's Air Ride, because you're basically stopping at the hairpin and then just rapidly accelerating in your intended direction. But again, like, it takes lag time, so you gotta plan ahead. You absolutely have to plan ahead. See, like there, I didn't even touch the stick. I leveled it out and then let the momentum carry me through that last corner. It's a goofy ass setup, but I love it. Yeah, see, look at that 106. That's what we need to win this race, is a 106. That didn't work that time. Oh well. We'll still win, probably, he said. There we go. That was clean. That was very clean. There we go. It's like I'm really Vin Diesel. I'm the greatest. I'm too fast and I'm too furious. Too easy. Piece of cake. Alright. Oh yeah, we got him. We got him. So yeah, we'll get to Laguna Seca and I'll get to show off this goofy hairpin. But yeah, see, like that? Just kept that corner real tight. And like, it doesn't seem like much, but because of the yaw control, you're already pointed in the direction you intend to go. So you get a lot better acceleration. Like that, like I'm not even touching the stick. You just have to have faith in the process. I'm just gonna swing myself that way and then the universe will work it out. You know, it works. It's great. It's great. Damn. I did a stream of this a couple months ago where I used this car to beat the GT300, and I had like 7 failures on this map. I think I've gotten better at the game. Like, just gonna say it. I think I've gotten a little bit better at the game if I'm whipping their asses first try in the GSR. But yeah, the yaw control is really working out. Because this is not how the wet Celica was operating. And then if I have like a goofy spin out like that, like again, because the yaw control is forcing me to rotate, you can get out of spin outs. Because it's not just the car, like, the back wheels aren't just pushing you forward. The back wheels, one is rotating faster and helping you, one is spinning faster and helping you rotate. I love it. And luckily this is not the final lap. I did goof, but we can get over it. I can fix it! I can fix it! Oh, jeez. That's why I get out of here. think you are, I am. There we go. All right. Oh, that was bad. We're good, though. We did it. Yeah, like, you ever play Angry Birds? That's kind of what what yaw control is. You're just kind of flicking yourself in a direction and hoping it works out. But I like it. I like it. It makes the game more fun for me. Like, it takes away some of the simulator and puts a little bit more arcade back in. And as someone who was raised on Mario Kart, occasionally I like goofy handling better than determining my optimum wheel camber. Although, you know, doing wheel camber does help with this. Yeah. Okay. Laguna Seca time. I am excited to show you this hairpin, because if I do it right, it's going to look really cool. Next session. And this time I am, under no circumstances am I pausing the game. I am not going to pause the effing game to show off anything. We're just going to beat the damn race. There we go. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Oh, another thing that annoys me about Laguna Seca, like the whole... These corners are just... They're annoyingly sharp. Like, you're going at such high speeds. It doesn't seem like it should be such a huge deal, but it totally is. Oh my goodness. Whoosh. And you might be wondering, Cody, what do you think of the corkscrew? I hate it. So downside of yaw control is this hill, goodness gracious. This hill is designed under the assumption that you are not using yaw control. So you actually turn too much on this curve out of the corkscrew with yaw control. Like in most cars, you'll stick to the curb, or you'll stick to the curvature, and you'll exit safely, but in yaw control, your outside tires are rotating too fast, and you end up overturning after you exit the corkscrew. I can't lose to the Wed Celica. That car's awful. Oh, goodness. We'll get it. Just tap the stick here. Yeah, so look. There we go. There we go. We did it. I think we're going to get him. Also, welcome to all the new viewers. I'm doing the GT300 before closing out the stream, showing off yaw control, because I think it's funny. You can do stuff like this. You ever play Kirby's Air Ride? That's what I think of yaw control. You just point yourself in a direction and it works out. You ever want to inject some fun back into your simulator? Yaw control. Highly recommend it. want to have like the Need for Speed Most Wanted soundtrack for doing stuff like this. Oh man, I have that game on GameCube. It's still pretty fun. And wouldn't you know, it also has the Lancer in it, because like the Lancer is one of those cars. Personally, I like the design of the Subaru Impreza better, but it appears the Lancer is generally better in these games. I don't know if that's a controversial opinion or not, but yeah, I like the WRX better than the Lancer. That was not a slick drift, Cody. You're better than that. Oh, we have one more opportunity. There we go. Beautiful. You're beautiful. Here, and all the computer cards are going to catch up because they're magic. Maybe not, maybe not. Maybe I just cleanly take the corkscrew for the first time in my life. Oh, there we go. That was... Oh. See, that's another downside of yaw control. Remember that lag time I was talking about? So, if you overcorrect and then try to steer the other way, then the yaw control has to kick in, which means you spend more time on the other side, and then by the time you see a result, you're swinging too far to the other side. It's a mess. I tell you, it's Pandalirium. Right, don't beef it, Cody. Don't beef it. That is one dirty psychological trick this game will play, is that if you do third person, technically, cars behind you are closer to the camera than you are, so they're louder. And that can really throw you off in a stressful race. Ugh. Don't ask me how I know. Don't ask me how I know. Alright, gonna speed through this a little bit. Okay, so up next we have Deep Forest. Whoa, do not exit. No, 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 no. Almost, yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm losing it. We gotta wrap this up. So yeah, Deep Forest. This one is all right. I did this one in the German National Cup with the Toyota Prius. The Prius does pretty well here. Now, why does the 64 horsepower Prius even have a chance of winning a race in this game? Well, it's because the vehicle has one of the major straightaways is an uphill, and a key feature of electric cars is, you know, Tesla likes to talk about their quote-unquote instant torque. Well, it's not entirely a mean. So the Prius, despite having 64 horsepower, is gaining speed uphill faster than cars with 200 horsepower with normal combustion engines. So, here's the big straightaway in the race, and it's a giant uphill. So the Prius just marches right up this thing. It's like a goddamn rhinoceros. It's not particularly fast, but it is building speed uphill, so it gets ahead of the other cars. And then you have to do your best to carry that momentum through this straightaway, and then, you know, manage the corners as best you can. Oh, jeez Louise, that was bad. Don't go into the pit. We can... That was bad. That was absolutely bad. Like, we are 4 seconds behind, but we have 4 laps. We've got this. We absolutely got this. And I'll remind you, my yaw control setting is only at 20. This car can rotate way, way, way more if you want it to. I do not recommend it at all. But if you want to go full silly mode, you absolutely can. Jeez Louise, this is bad. Would you believe I still have a chance to win this? But I can't beef it. I have beefed it on that corner twice now. Another thing that I've done, I touched the fence on the uphill. And that's bad because I've jutted out of it. Like, there's some kind of collision error there. So... we gotta really focus in on this one. We got it, though. We got it. We are literally not out of the woods yet. Literally, this is deep forest. We're not out of the woods yet. Okay, so that area where the fence touches you really debilitates your speed. I thought it was just a Prius thing, because when I went off-road with the Prius for like a couple frames and that dropped my top speed by 5 miles an hour, I thought, oh, it's because it has no torque, it's because it's weak. No, it's just, there's a little bit of funky collision going on with that uphill in deep forest. Okay, so we're 4 seconds behind, but this is completely doable. That was a good rotation there. There we go. We're making the most of the yaw control now. Okay, we still got this. I keep saying that. I keep believing it, though. Oh, goodness. One more lap. Time to play. Does he beef it? Don't go in the pit. Thank you. Okay. We are so back. I told you we had it. I told you we had it. Now we just gotta keep it. Okay, that was slick. That was super slick. no, no. This is mine. You don't get yours. This one is mine. Alright, we did it. We did it and we didn't beef it. Okay, well done. Well done to me. Round of applause. Okay. Yes, you're all lovely. Okay. So 2 more. I believe the next one is midfield? It's midfield. Next session. Don't touch exit. Do not. Okay. Welcome back. Okay, so this is our 4th race on midfield. This is our 4th separate car. We did this with the BMW 528i. Did this with the Mirage Asti. We did this with the... we didn't do it with Wed Celica. We did it with another car. I'm not going to go through the stream and look, but this is the 4th time we've been here. I swear it. Anyway. Yeah, I'm just winding down the stream, ending us on a good note, because I managed to beat Grand Valley East in the Wed Celica, which is ridiculous. That car really, really sucks. The Wed Celica being a potential opponent in the GT300, but also, like, the worst one. Why is it the prize car? Anyway. This is my house. You don't get to bug me in my house. There we go. Goodness gracious. Almost got trapped in my desk there. Alright. We're good. We're good. A little bit more to do. What the hell are you doing? Get out of here. This is my race. I'm the main character. How are you passing me? Stop. Thank you. There we go. Okay. And they're actually giving me a respectable fight on midfield this time. This is not what happened when I did my stream a couple months ago. Last time I just blew them out of the water. We have both the I forgot what that gold Nissan's called, like a Dyson or something. But yeah, it's pretty formidable. It's formidable, but also needs to get the hell out of my way. There we go. Oh, nope, there we go. Just when you think you have the corner handled, it backs you into a corner. There we go. Okay, so a little too much. That's going to be too much. Okay, good correction. Yeah. Yeah, that yaw control is dicey. Like, when it works, but these chicanes, right? So the lag time it has to spin up and go in the direction you intend. There we go. Yeah, that... I don't know how easy it is to see the control stick overlay, but seriously, like, there's a lot of times where you just have to, like, tap the stick or just not touch it at all. Anyway. We're getting there. Yeah, I do not remember them being this difficult on midfield last time. I mean, it's making an exciting race for sure. Goodness. There we go. Power of yaw control. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because you're going uphill and it sticks you onto the road. Goodness. Yeah, yaw control does not play well with hills. At all. At all. But we got one more lap of this bad boy, and then we have Apricot Hill, which I'm literally not worried about at all. In the slightest. This will absolutely not be a hubristic downfall where Icarus flies too close to the sun and proves to be his own undoing through, his own overconfidence. No. We are going to slay Apricot Hill. That is not a threat. That is a promise. Right after we show the CPU what for on midfield. That's exactly what we're doing. We are showing the CPU what for. Yeah. Do not do this to me. Don't do this to me. I'm gonna win the race now. Track limits? We don't do that here. Probably some GT2 dev. I don't know what that reference is. Did I say something about track limits? Goodness. I'm 2 hours into this stream. Thank you for coming. You should know that the next race on Apricot Hill is going to be my last one. So I hope you enjoy it. The last time I did Apricot Hill was for a YouTube video, the BMW 740i. I gave it the same 282 horsepower that my BMW did. Next session. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, so here's my setup if you want to take a look at it. So, obviously super soft, it's a 4-wheel drive, got all that. I did not do even engine balancing on this bad boy. I just threw the chip on it. That's news. Oh, stage 3 turbo racing intercooler. Why didn't I do the engine balancing? Maybe it's for a horsepower limit thing. But anyway, yeah, I got the muffler. There's the yaw control. I love yaw control. We got fairly soft springs. I'm a fan of soft springs, even on FFs and 4-wheel drives. Typically, I want a car that's reliable, and so I'm willing to sacrifice some top speed for that. Camber and tow are fairly standard. Dampers are fairly standard. Max brakes. I didn't do the gear trick. I generally don't do the gear trick with my cars. Also, the rear downforce is turned down because I like having them be able to rotate. And yes, I'm not using limited slip, I'm using yaw control. Because I enjoy the silly rotations. I like playing this game as if it were Kirby's Air Ride. So welcome to Apricot Hill. So this has some chicanes in it. And that's going to really test my ability to plan ahead because the lag time on the yaw control can really, really be tricky. It's like I have to turn now to make this turn. Then I have to get ready for this turn. But while I'm executing this turn, I have to get ready for this turn. But let's try doing that without all the traffic in the way, huh? Maybe that'll help. Maybe that will help. Come on. Okay. Yeah, so I got through there at about 50 miles an hour, 55-ish, and that's a good number. Like, based on what I was doing with the BMW, 55 is a good number. Also, I'm not doing that chicane. If you're driving some little murder box where as soon as you leave the road you die, then you have to, but this is a four-wheel drive. We're good. We're good. It's okay. Okay, now how do I handle this without those other cars in the way? Was I just talking trash, or can I actually do this? Okay, I can almost do it. I can almost do it. We got 3 more attempts. We got 3 more attempts to turn that into beautiful, beautiful art. Let's see if it'll happen. There we go. So, small improvement there. I kept 2 wheels on the tarmac to improve the grip and rotation. So, that is the cool thing I like about 4-wheel drives. And also a front wheel... Shit. Yep, I got that. That's a downside of yaw control. You just turn into an out-of-control machine. Because the yaw control will super turn you one way, and then you try and correct, and it super sends you the other way, and... yeah. Anyway. We got this. We got this. Look, I told the people we got this. We have to get this, okay? That's the deal. We have to get this now. Okay, that was clean, that was clean. Okay. Now how's about we get ahead of these bozos? Okay, that was clean. Good job, good job, good job. Okay, I didn't overdo the yaw control this time, so we get another shot. We get a shot at making this chicane look absolutely beautiful. What was that guy that sang that song? James Blunt? You're beautiful. We got it. We got it. Okay. Okay, not quite sharp enough, but no worries. Yeah, if I were to build the Lancer specifically for this track, I would mess with the gear ratios, because that chicane is like right on the edge of second gear, which is a little annoying. And then this one right here is right at the top of third, which could still technically work. That could still technically work. The fact I can just tear through the grass at 50 miles an hour. It's so funny. Alright. That's the magic of yaw control, baby. Alright, one last chance. Can we make this look good? Can we make this look good? Yaw control, baby. No. Oh, too much overcorrection. Alright. know, you give me 2 weeks of practice, I'll make that look like beautiful art. The beautiful, graceful ballerina, Zelencer GSA. That was pretty cool, though. I thought I braked too early, but it turned out to be the exact right amount to just slide sideways through the damn thing. Okay, so this is the last lap of the last track of the GT300. I've been streaming for about 2.5 hours now. It's been a whole lot of fun. Thank you for stopping by. Oh my God. Why did I hit peak viewers at the end of my effing stream? Alright, you know what? We'll do one more. We'll do one more. Because I understand how YouTube works. You threw all these people at me, I gotta give them something. We're gonna break them off a little bit of something. Oh, I don't want the replay. So, continue. That's right, you just watched me the GT300, but you know what has a larger number than 300? 500. So, let's give it a shot. Oh, man. But we're gonna whip out the big guns for this one. Because when you reach a difficult challenge, you gotta reach for the cure. Let's go. I know it's probably Kure, but I think it's funny. Anyway, special events, dun 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 dun, GT500. Okay, so what was my setup for the Kure? Let's take a look. Yeah, full, super soft. All right, so because this is like a special prize race car, no brake balance control. Oh yeah. The Kure is how I originally beat the GT500, so I'm hoping I can do it again. You know, with an audience and all the pressure and all that fun stuff. Thank you for the reminder. And yeah, so all of this is basically normal. Yeah, you can't really do much to the car. So springs are stiffer than I normally have them. I think that's because I was doing it earlier. But yeah, no, haven't used the gear trick. Fairly reliable. The downforce is indeed maxed. You know what, I'm gonna clip the rear downforce a little bit for better rotation. Even though I haven't touched this car in ages, let's give it a shot. Okay, note to self for next time. About 20 minutes into the stream, I'm gonna say I'm almost done, and YouTube will pick up and hear me say I'm almost done, and then give me all these viewers earlier. That might work. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see how it works out. But yeah, I'm of the opinion the 500, the GT500, is actually easier than the GT300 because you can bring literally anything. You're not, like with the GT300, you're capped and you can't use beautiful cars like the Kure. You have to use the Lancer GSR and, you know, trick it out and stuff, so... Here we are back at Laguna Seca, my favorite track, he said sarcastically. He said with all the enthusiasm of a child being told to clean his room. Oh, come on. There we go. So this one doesn't have the yaw control. I don't get to do the funny spinning sideways stuff, but it'll do. It'll do. We got enemies behind us, but we'll be all right. Oh yeah. Yeah, the gear ratios definitely could have been better on this bad boy. Second gear is it's a little too short. Yeah, because like I'm peaking here and then I have, yeah, there's no good way to do that. I'm either at the bottom of 3 or I'm bouncing off the top of 2. Okay, note to self. But I've beaten it like this before. I can do it again. Maybe. There we go. That was beautiful. That was a beautiful turn. Okay.
Later, losers.
Let's get the hell out of here. Yeah, don't try doing that in an RX-7. You'll spin right out. Beautiful. Okay. I still don't like that corkscrew. I'm getting better at the corkscrew. That doesn't mean I like it. Well, yes, I am getting better at cleaning my room. I am getting better at emptying out the trash and cleaning the fish tank and loading the dishwasher. Like, I think Laguna Seca is a real track, too. Like, who decided to have, like, a death ramp into a death wall at the top of a hill? Like, that seems really, really suspect. But, yeah, I'm sorry. I've been going for a little while. Like, that's what I have left is complaining about Laguna Seca. Yeah, because we're doing the GT500 right now. Not using the silly meme car. We're using the Kure Skyline to actually beat the darn thing, because I've been doing other stuff tonight. So, okay, stop. It's time to stop. There we go. Come on. Whoop! We did it. We did it. We're fine. Things are fine. Okay. Really enjoy racing modifications. You can just glue the car to the road and have it not spin out. Gran Turismo 2, in my opinion, has like the best balance of arcade and sim controls, and I think they had to do that simply because on the PlayStation you couldn't trust that your players had an analog stick. This had to be playable with a control pad. So it had to be fun and accessible and maybe a little less realistic, but I think... Oh, no. This isn't the Lancer. I don't get to do it for free. Anyway. It's got the right mix of, like, physics to make it like both fun and accessible, but also like it obeys sim rules. Like, you want to mess with your wheel camber, that does something. You want to mess with your suspension, that does something. But if you want to spin out the car, oh, I got second, son of a gun. Okay. Oh, son of a gun. Yeah. Oh wait, this was the first race. Okay. Okay, fine. I beefed. We're gonna try again. That was the first race, but I swear on my life I can't be doing this all night. We'll go again. We're doing one more again. Oh man. Yeah. What else did GT2 have right? The car selection, like the drop in cars between 2 and 3 was remarkable. Yeah. Oh, I love it. You know, this is like a Friday night with your friends in middle school, except it's not a Friday, it's a Tuesday, and nobody brought any pizza. But you know, we'll be okay. We'll get pizza later. It'll be fine. But yeah, also the racing mods, right? So you can kit out a good number of road cars and make them viable. I think it was the guy named Raffle Waffle. He recently did a video on like GT300 type cars. And like they're a little bit obsolete in Gran Turismo because you can take a road car and kit it out in a similar way to what a GT300 would be. And you have to be able to put racing modifications on otherwise normal cars in order to have that like middle tier. Okay. Yeah, also, like, having watched other, PS Do is good. Hell yeah. Long live the PlayStation 2. I wonder if Final Fantasy 11, like, is still running on PS2. I know that it was, like, early in the pandemic, it might still be. But, GT2 in manual? Yeah, I actually learned manual shifting for my Trueno vid, which is beating the 80s Cup Trial Mountain with the stock Trueno. Because, like, once you learn about the power band and how to make use of it, it unlocks so many more cars to use. So I'm not saying, like you're gonna be an ultimate power gamer with manual. It just expands your options so much. Like that combined with the gear trick, like being able to modify a car's acceleration and when it shifts gears is so powerful. Like especially the latest video I have on my channel, beating the Trial Mountain Endurance with the 93 horsepower Lancia. Like I needed the gear trick to have optimal gears, but then I also needed to shift on demand in order to make that car work. Here in my country, we start to drive a manual. It's just natural, but I don't know why in the games it's so difficult. Yeah, I think part of it too is like the car's response, right? So like cars, like real cars have power bands. That's why they're in Gran Turismo, the ultimate driving simulator. So with these computer cars, the only feedback you get, oh come on, is the noise it makes. Like it hits the right pitch, so and then when you get to wait, oh come on, can I see? Yeah, see when you get to wait, that's when you're supposed to shift. But like the car isn't vibrating. You know, there's like no frequency it's vibrating at. There's no other indicator. Like in a normal car, you can feel the loss of power as you get into the higher RPMs. Like you lose the torque. Shoot, shooty, shoot. Why am I talking? Because like I experienced that. Not that I was driving manual, but I used to own a BMW, and like when you get to up to a certain speed, you can feel it start to accelerate more slowly. Like you know that it has more potential, and that's when you want to shift up. But you don't get that in a video game. You don't get all that visceral feedback. You just get the noise and the needle. You have to pay attention to the noise and the needle, and that's it. Oh, shoot. Okay, we can bring this back, but I can't beef it. I can't beef it. Okay, we caught up to everybody, just don't beef it. I said don't beef it! Whew, okay. Did I mention that I don't like Laguna Seca? That's my car, the Kure. I'm beating... I'm not gonna finish that sentence. I have conquered my dark twin. There we go. Just zoom. We got it. 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 I am a millennial, but I can zoom. I can zoom with the best of them. I can whip. I can nay-nay. I can't Dougie. I can do the Fortnite dance, flossing. There we go. Oh god, we're at the final hairpin. 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 Alright, we're gonna have to take this one. I don't want to take this one, but I'm gonna have to take this one. Ugh, because I gotta get going to bed. Goodness gracious. We're gonna decimate him though. We're gonna hornswoggle him. We're gonna bamboozle him. We're gonna Smeckledorf him. We got this. Next session. Not exit, next session. Don't leave the race again, Cody. Super Speedway, this ain't nothing. Welcome to the authentic American racing experience, where you just turn left all the time. I remember going to a bookstore, and it had like a giant, like, coffee table book about the history of NASCAR. And one of the inside covers showed like the iconic NASCAR tracks, and they're all just freaking ovals, man. All of them. like I don't know how you differentiate one oval from another. Like, what personality is there? It doesn't translate through the visual language very well. Although, shoot, there's a YouTuber named Emp Lemon, and he does a whole thing about I believe it's Daytona Raceway, and how cursed Daytona Raceway is. So that one has personality, but it's not due to the shape. It's just due to the legacy. Oh, goodness gracious. That was an unnecessary break. Actually, necessary. That was a beautiful curve. We ate dirt for a little bit, but it was beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. They're done. They're done. Hit the bricks, pal. You're done. You know what? If I get far enough ahead, I might hit the pit just for fun. If I get far enough ahead, let's see. Let's see. Does this thing have a 6th gear? I'm curious. It absolutely does. I have literally not used the 6th gear this entire time. I did an excellent job setting this up last year. I'm a genius. Like, literally, this is the longest, easiest track to maintain top speed, and I just have it peak at gear 5, because why not? Oh, man. Okay, yeah, we're gonna hit the pit. Just for fun, we're gonna see if I can manage a pit stop. There's not even an endurance race. Oh shit, I couldn't make it. I couldn't make it. Like, there's not even an endurance race on this track. Why is there a pit? I think they all have pits. Like midfield has a pit. There's no endurance race on midfield. What is going on? Oh well. Oh well. Me and my own clone. Anyway. Next session. So this is race number 3. Rome. Oh, when you enable damage, you need the pit. Ah, okay. I forgot damage was a thing. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay. If there is one track I do not like more than Laguna Seca, it is Rome Full Circuit. Because again, like, these curves are very long and you feel like you should be able to get through them and you can't. And then, like, we have this beautiful triangle here that I never properly stop for. Like, sometimes I feel like it would be faster just to slam the wall and then start accelerating the direction I need to go. But that's my opinion. Shh. Come on. Yeah, that second gear definitely needs work. There's a lot of missed potential in there. Ah. Oh, that was beautiful. All right. We'll get it. Doesn't matter if I like the track or not. It's whether I can win. Kif, I've got an unbelievable plan. I need you to bear with me. We have to go faster than the other vehicles. I've calculated it out. If we happen to reach a higher speed, then we'll be the ones who cross the finish line first. And that means we win. And I enjoy being a winner. Okay, I've not been able to catch these guys, which is really strange, because if you remember from Super Speedway, the course we were just on, I was able to run most of a circle around these guys. How very strange. We just have to go faster. That's it. So we got like 4th place on the first race, then we got 1st. Yeah, I don't know. In this track, the most important is transmission, tires, and suspension. I agree wholeheartedly. Because it's got these long sections here, but it's got so many harsh right turns, and there's not any off-road to capitalize on. You have to stick inside the lines or you're smacking walls. And as we've found out, my transmission is definitely not optimized. Oh, come on, get the hell out of here. Thank you. I remember trying doing this in a Lotus Esprit, and Lotus's mid-engine, very lightweight, but like the braking on them is very poor braking on the Lotuses, because you will just keep skidding forever. So yeah, with the Lotus, that's where I had the idea of just going as fast as you possibly can and slamming into the wall, because that's what felt like the optimal strategy was. this part, you want to carry something through that curve. You know, Penny's big breakaway. You gotta break away. Shoot. Okay, well. Thank you all for coming to the stream. I hope you enjoyed. No, we're gonna keep going. Oh man. Chapter 5. Wherever I may roam. Another thing too for this track is like braking ahead of time, because like braking while turning just means you're slowing your momentum in the direction you're trying to turn. So it's so important, like right now I need to brake and then I can transfer my momentum this way, and that, like, look how clean that is. It's so not Mario Kart, but it works so damn well. Hold on. Ooh, hold on. We're holding pretty good speed. We're holding pretty good speed here. Now we brake. Not enough. Oh, again? But I did everything right. Why would you do that to me? Okay. Okay. We are lowering our standards tonight. That was what, race 3? Roman's race 3? Let's find out. Okay, so yeah. Oh god, we're 7 points behind. Ouch. Okay. So I'm not even guaranteed to win if there's 2 races left. Trial Mountain, Session 4. Okay, so there are 2 races left. We got this. Actually, normally Trial Mountain, like, I do that with, like, the Lancia Ypsilon with 93 horsepower. Do it with the stock Terreno with 120 horsepower. This is going to be bad. This is going to be, like, because the assumption is, you know, slow car, long transaction time between corners. What the hell was that? Well, we lived. We lived. That's what matters. Oh, goodness. I think this... Oh, goodness. I don't think I understand that reference, but welcome to the stream. I'm attempting to beat the GT500, and even if I don't, I've been streaming for about 3 hours, so we're certainly hoping we win. Okay, we're gonna try that again. My springs are a little too stiff. My springs are a little too stiff here. So, yeah, like my perception is skewed because of the low horsepower challenges I've done here. Because that lip right before that hairpin is normally friendly, because you bounce on it so hard and it allows your car to turn. However, I'm in a car that can turn, and I'm carrying way more speed and power through these corners. So I gotta be really careful with the bounce that thing gives me. Oh well. Alright, we gotta lock in. It's gamer time. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Amen to that. Amen to that. We got this. We got this. Yeah, this track with high-powered cars, I feel like a bull in a china shop. It's ludicrous. Goodness, that bounce is gonna be my undoing. We're catching back up. We are catching back up. I dare say I would almost be faster in a Mitsubishi Mirage, just based on my level of experience with the car and being able to keep it on the road. Okay. 2.5 laps left. We got this. We got this. Okay. F this bounce. I hate this. Okay, we got it. We got it. Okay, everyone else has to slow down too. That's right, suckers. Yahoo! We did it. Okay. Nope, my race. Ugh, I dare say I miss yaw control. Like, once you lose the ability to just rotate on demand, like, then you have to learn how the car works. Let's see. Oh, right. This is a 4-wheel drive and have the super softs on both the front and back. Yeah, so another update I could do to this car would be like I do with the FF cars and put harder tires on the rear. And then that way the front tires have more say in how the car rotates. Yeah, that's part of the issue. Okay. Goodness gracious. Well, lads, I don't think we're winning the GT500 tonight. Next time, though. We got him next time. Oh, goodness. Yeah, seriously, using these high horsepower cars on this track specifically is ludicrous. It's like they're trying to fit into a shirt that's 2 sizes too small. They just don't fit. They're breaking everything. Definitely been a valuable learning experience tonight. I'd like to thank you all for sticking through it. We got one more after this. Pretty serious about it this time. Because if you couldn't tell, I'm getting a little slappy. How am I supposed to be champion if I don't get my good food and rest? Zoom. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, welcome to our final round. Apricot Hill, we meet again. I'm not scared of you. You're scared of me. Even though I'm allergic to pit fruit and probably can't eat apricots. But whatever. Oh, yeah, there's... Oh, the lack of yaw control. Oh, my goodness. I don't get to meme this. So sad. Can you believe... I have to play this like an actual simulation racer now. What a devastating blow to my night. This MF coming up like, who are you? I'm you, but stronger. Oh, that was a bit much. Okay. We'll be alright, we'll be alright. I can fix it, I can fix it. Oh, jeez Louise. My BMW can handle that turn. Like, I brought the BMW 740i here. Like, yeah, these super softs on the rear are just killing me. Of course it has me face the Kure near the top of the dock at this time. Of course it does. Yeah, get out of here. If we're beating anybody tonight, it's me. I'm beating me. I'm beating me up. Let's go. And then I look at this guy in first. He thinks he's so tough. And then I say, listen here, pal. The only one allowed to beat me is me. Bam. Let's go. What's that? I can't hear you. What are you saying back there, bud? I can't hear you. Bro, not fair. I'm being a good, responsible Boy Scout. I'm slowing down. I'm going smooth, and you're just like, I'm gonna win. No, you're not. No, you're not. Mamma mia. There we go. Whoosh. Okay. You can look behind you after you win the race. In fact, instead of looking behind you, look at that beautiful trophy at the end. It'll all be worth it. There we go. We got it. We got it. I thought we got it. There we go. Got the corner real good. There we go. Okay. We're so so back. We're so back. Okay. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Alright, the final lap. One last bite of this apricot, and then we blow this taco stand. Thank you all for joining the stream. My name is Cody. Most of my career I can't put on here, so I am doing Gran Turismo 2 runs at the moment. Normally I am a voice director for various independent video games, but that's hard to talk about because they're not my projects and they're for NDA. But there is some of that on this channel. I've usually been doing Gran Turismo 2 content because it's fun and I enjoy doing it. And that's one of the cool things about being such an ancient YouTuber, is that I just get to do stuff I want to do because I've got my other career stuff figured out. Like, this can just be fun. So, if you like Gran Turismo 2 content, I guarantee you more of that is coming. I can't tell you how soon. Shit. Oh, come on. Come on! This is bad. Oh, so please watch me fail as a result of my own terrible hubris time and time again. And go rewind the stream. You'll see I was trying to correct that spin out. I don't know what the hell happened. But, yeah. Thank you so much for coming. I hope this has been a useful distraction on what is probably a historic night for many, a stressful night for many. And just doing what I can to bring a little bit of fun and levity into the world. Jeez Louise. We'll get him next time. That was an embarrassment. But yeah, all the normal YouTuber crap. Please like and subscribe. Yeah, appreciate you coming out. It's good to have people watching. Yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah. Don't know when the next Gran Turismo 2 video is coming, but it is recorded. The hardest part for me is picking music, because like when you do an endurance race, you have to fill it. You have to fill so much time. Goodness. But yeah. I'll do it just like I do my YouTube videos. So we'll be on this screen. Once again, thank you for coming, and until next time.